Good day, YouTube. This is J Money White following Ford Financial. Just a new MJ play here. I was researching another stock and come across this article and looked kind of interesting. Hadn't really talked about this one yet, and I like to cover as many MJ plays as I can and see which ones are the best and stick the big toe into each one of them and see kind of what happens, or just the tip. So see which ones perform the best. And so again, this one is NEWLEAFVENTURES, ticker is NLVVF, and as you can see, it's trading currently here for 37 cents. And again, this one trades over the counter, so you won't be able to get this one on Robinhood. You can get it on, I always recommend trying Fidelity, or if you can't get it there, try TD Ameritrade. More than likely, TD Ameritrade is going to charge you a commission, but you should be able to get it on one or the other platform. If not, try like E-Trade or Charles Schwab, any of the major exchanges that allow you to buy over the counter. But back to NEWLEAF. So this one's considered destined to be the Starbucks of legal MJ, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And it's just got a lot of great information in here. There's actually more information than probably I want to put into a video, so I'll attach the link so you can go ahead and look over it and hit the highlights here. So, but as we all know, the fast-growing MJ industry is back and better than ever. Even though it kind of hit a high there in February and has been kind of coming down, again, it's a long-term play for me. So legal MJ is already a $13 billion industry, and not even all the states or on a federal level is legal yet. So it's I would probably put a 0 behind that eventually. So many of the smartest people in the industry expect to grow by a whopping 554% by 2030, which isn't too far off to be worth a incredible $85 billion. So, well, I was inflating it a little bit, but you never know. So, so get into your piece of the MJ pie. So that's what I'm trying to do with each one of these. So, like I've said on other videos, sometimes I'll just try throwing 10, 20 bucks at it and kind of see what happens. With that, I just placed an order on Sugar Made. I've covered that one a couple times around the channel, and I need to check and see if that filled, but that's kind of what I do, just buy the dips and just kind of go from there. So, but quite a bit of information in here, so for 2 reasons I look at these, just like it says here, legalization is right around the corner. Legalization means MJ industry has no choice but to grow into maturity. Only 32% of American adults still oppose nationwide legalization, down 52% just 10 years ago. And just need to, if you are one of those people, once government starts sticking their big toe and their whole foot in the tax revenue, like Colorado, I know the first year they were legal, I don't know, was 2012, I think they saw like $60 billion come in from just the tax in the first year alone. Goes to schools, roads, all that type of stuff. So there is good behind it. So that's how I look at it, and good for investors. So soon it'll be a brand new industry, making legal MJ based products available in public and model like McDonald's, Coke, and yes, even Starbucks. So that's definitely something to think about. So as we know, alcohol was outlawed as recently as 1920 during Prohibition, and so I mean, look at it today. So, but here's kind of a chart, 5-year stock chart, and feel free to pause and go over that there for yourself. And Starbucks. So it's kind of given the analogy between the two. Today, the coffee giant owns stores in more than 76 countries, bringing in over $26 billion in annual revenue. and every time I go by one, I don't stop, but there's always a line at least 5-10 cars deep on a lot of them. So, and so again, it's New Leaf Ventures, ticker is NLVVF. Favorite kind of MJ company is doing right now, and this just kind of goes over some more information about them. The investment authority with a nose for winners, and I'm just going to lightly scroll through a lot of this. A lot of the better information is down here a little bit further. So they're not just trailblazers. New Life Venture founders, seen here as one of the grow rooms, are legends in America's legal cannabis industry for bringing the recreational MJ to market in Washington State. And so as you research a lot of these MJ companies, you don't realize what all is behind them. I just covered one yesterday. It's in Israel, talking about moisture and growing season, how it had 300 days to grow. You can find that in my library. I just turned it out yesterday, so I usually do a couple MJ videos a week, so sometimes daily. Just kind of depends what I got going on and what's in the news. So, but this one's considered the tortoise of MJ, has separated itself from the speedy pack of hares, building a name for itself and thriving since the beginning of the legalization in the Washington state. So if you're in Washington, go ahead and list that in the comments, and if you have bought any of these products or have any other information about New Leaf Ventures, that would be interesting as well. So in fact, New Leaf recently inked a deal with New Leaf USA, which has successfully withstood over 10 years in one of the oldest legal MJ markets. So what's the key for the New Leaf success and longevity? And feel free to pause and go over the rest. I'm just gonna, like I said, do the highlights. This is kind of a lengthy article, and I'll link it in the description here later on so you can read more about it. But their technical marvel allows New Leaf to rapidly dehydrate fresh MJ plants, dry them with a proper moisture level in a blazing 45 minutes. Blazing. This gives New Leaf a huge competitive advantage, a 21st century advantage, because of the N-Wave. Low temperature drying retains cannabinoids and terpenes. Low pressure drying prevents oxidation, and gentle process preserves resin coated calyxes. And so right here, a lot of people don't realize what all goes into the MJ process, but it is rather lengthy, and when I see stuff like this, that just presents a catalyst to me. So because a lot of companies out there, you don't see them talking about low pressure drying, low temperature drying, stuff like that. They just throw the information out there and, hey, it's MJ, buy it and blaze it up, smoke it, whatever you do. And so I like seeing companies kind of break down the process. And so a $46 billion market up for grabs, and I'm trying to get as big a piece of that pie as I can. So like I said, whether you have to go into a couple or quite a few different, or even the ETFs. I've covered a lot of ETFs here on my channel as well. I think one is THCX, MSOS is some of the tickers. One of my favorites is just the ticker MJ, and there's a couple other ones. Maybe some other ones will come to me as I'm doing this video. The company's 30,000 square foot production facility, combined with its supply relationships, currently provides New Leaf contracted license holders with the capability of producing and processing 22,250 pounds of MJ per year, and top 3% of MJ producers in the Washington state. with premium grade MJ priced around $1,600 per pound wholesale in Washington. Once New Leaf makes the production change, it could be sitting on a mile-high pile of premium pot. That's a tongue twister. Mile-high pile of premium pot. And I'm just going to keep scrolling through. There's more information down here at the bottom. So again, I like the tortoise of weed. Could soon be the household name in the United States. And so definitely one to watch. Definitely one to watch at the price. But again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, so it's up to you to do your own DD. But here's kind of some of their vapes, some of their products. Mount Everest sized pile of MJ and a well-formulated plan to hit $30 million in revenue in just 3 years. So it's always good to see them have a plan and to show you how they're going to boost sales and get that stock price up, is what we all want. Again, this expansion is a blind ego fueled. I want to have the biggest gold line facility in the country. Perpetuated the downfall of some of the big 5 MJ companies. And like I said, I've covered quite a few. Here's kind of shows cutting costs by 40%. A lot of these companies are not profitable yet. Some of them are getting closer, but anytime it's good to cut some of the packaging, distribution, however they choose to cut the cost to get the stock price up as well. So I've already talked on the channel about drinkables on the MJ market. We're focused on providing the biggest bang of THC for the buck. You would say these highly concentrated THC and CBD drinks are the Everclear of MJ infused beverages. The only purpose way was to get users really high as fast as possible. The problem with these drinks is threefold. Due to the subpar extraction and infusion methods, the majority of them tasted terrible. So if you've ever tasted any of these, you can put that in the comment. Washington's MJ users are rather sophisticated, so they aren't typically looking to get out of their minds blitzed. Most of the drinkables either contained alcohol or came in a beer form. And here's some more information that kind of goes into that. U.S. public opinion on legalizing MJ 1969 through 2019. Do you think MJ should be made legal? And you could put that in the comments, yes or no. Like I've said on a couple of my other videos, whether it's legal or not, it seems like people do it. I'm here in Omaha, Nebraska. It's not legal, and I go into Walmart or even just walking down the street sometimes in my neighborhood. You might smell it as the car passes. So whether it's legal or not, people are going to do it anyway, just like anything else. So I say just make it legal and go from there. So tax it if you want to. It's going to help on revenue, just make life easier. So just my 2 cents. Where recreational MJ is legal in the United States, so right here on the border. I just heard South Dakota's putting something through. I'm not for sure about Kansas or Wyoming. I think Iowa you can get CBD, but you can see here all on the coast, and Alaska as well, and New York's got some things in the work. I know Florida does, but these are all the states that it's legal in. So Illinois is a big one. I've covered a couple MJ companies in Illinois. So as time goes on, there's going to be more and more of the states that are darker, or this color, and just in time that will happen, and we'll see on a 50 state level when that will be. So could be 2, could be 5, could be 10 years, but each year it seems like they add more and more states, whether it be recreational or medicinal. So but that's about all the information that I have to go over here in this particular article. Like I said, it was kind of lengthy, so I'll go ahead and list that in the description. No ratings here on MSN Money. And here's just kind of a look on bar chart I just started using. Subscriber pointed this out to me, so there's a lot of good information on it. Previous close 0.3520. It's kind of small volume on this one. Average volume of 219,000, and the market cap, there was a market cap right here, kind of a small market cap, 20.79 million, so almost to 21 million. And not much here on Reddit, so it's kind of, and nothing even here on StockTwits. I was kind of shocked that they didn't have anything there, but that's all the information that I have on this one. I'm still kind of researching it. I'll do an update at a later time. Might pull a trigger and place an order. We'll see how this one goes, but it's, as you can see, kind of up and down, 41 to 36 range, and it just kind of up and down, beating to the music. So it's just kind of up and down, and kind of on a little bit of a downtrend here later in the month, but you can see here in the 5-day it's kind of up and down and kind of hitting the uptrend. So we'll see what this one does. But if you have any other information on this one, go ahead and list it in the comments. And if you have any shares of NLVVF, go ahead and list that in the comments as well, and any other favorite MJ plays that you may have. So, and if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing. That would really help out the channel, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.